Hi, this is Manuela, and today I will be talking about a question that a lot of people ask me, and a lot of people have problem with constant ringing in the ears. What does it mean? So I always believed that it's a blockage to your guides, that your guides trying to communicate with you. And today, this morning actually, through a meditation, I went a little bit deeper into Akashic records. My guides took me to Akashic records to see what real reason for that blockage is. So we all believe and we know that there's a many very gifted healers and psychics and spiritual teachers that God sent here to earth to help to heal, to heal the earth and to help with the shift. We would call them indigo crystal children, rainbow children, earth angels. So because the God gave them gift, of course, it's given when the soul was created. Now, through lifetimes, we all make mistakes. Every soul is not perfect. We come to earth and we interact with ego. So sometimes we get lost and we go against the light, or we turn to darkness, or we misuse our gifts, and it can happen to anybody. So what happens then? It's a karma. You create really bad karma. So the real blockage in years, it's karmic blockage. So I'm just going to try to explain a little bit deeper. So most of indigo actually got ringing in the ears because they have very strong healing and psychic abilities. And if they misuse it, or if they turn onto dark side, for example, they could do spells, they could backstab or destroy somebody, another healer, which is quite possible, especially here these days when we have a lot of competition. Competition is always healthy as long as you stay in a light. But very often people don't respect each other, don't respect another human being, and they turn to the darkness. Sometimes they could just simply sabotage the other healer's work, or do spells, doing dark spells that it's not what a healer is meant to do. And sometimes when we talk about spells, anybody that it's not a healer that doesn't have the gift, if they do spells, it's not as bad. But if a healer is sent here to heal and does bad spells to somebody, or interact with the spells and dark and black magic, that's a very bad karma. So that means even in the next life, you're coming back with a big blockage. The ringing in the ears, it's actually stopping you from using your gifts, stopping you from communicating to your guides, from receiving the messages. Because it's a karma, it's a karmic blockage. So that simply means you abuse your gift in the last life. So this lifetime you're coming here, yes, you still have the gift. God cannot simply take the gift away from you. And of course, because God does forgive, you will just, it's almost like when you're punishing. It's like when you punish a child for doing a bad thing. So simply in this lifetime, it's a karma that's stopping you from using the gift, that's stopping you from communicating to your guides, which means you are simply just not connected. And you cannot connect until you pay the karma back. So if you do have ringing in the ears, try to don't focus on opening up and communicate to your guides. You can ask as much as you want, you will not get respond. But really, go in the past life, do some past life regression, pray and ask God for forgiveness. And also the most important is 100% stay on a light. If you interact in the darkness, even if you think about doing spells, you are going back. You're going backwards. You're not learning. So the only way to repair karma is to learn and to grow. to go opposite of what you did in a past life. So really just to stay in a light. Do as much as you can, helping others, helping anybody that you can. Do a good karma, create as much as good karma you can. And don't force yourself to do any healing work, because it's just not going to work. You might be thinking that you're working with the light, but it's impossible, because the reason for that constant bringing in years is to exactly stop you, distract you from listening, from getting the messages that you're supposed to get from your guides. So stepping back from healing work completely and being patient with yourself, repaying your karma back. So that means that maybe all lifetime you might not be doing at all any healing work, any psychic work, anything that you sort of maybe know how to do it because you've done many lifetimes. But in this lifetime you just simply cannot do it, because you cannot communicate to your guides. And the only way you can actually do the healing work is to communicate to your guides. And that is the truth. So yeah, if you do have ringing in years, just see it as a karmic blockage and pray, ask your God basically. Ask God for forgiveness and how you can clear the karma. And I'm getting to clear the karma is really to do as much as light working, helping others as much as you can. Go register for some charity work. Do anything you can to bring some good karma to yourself. So I hope this helped you. I myself was always wondering, asking that question about ringing years, and never actually got really into that. I had a lot of people that kind of said that since they're born, since they know themselves, they always have this ringing in years, and they sort of used to it. And yes, that makes sense, because you would have it since you are born. Sometimes it can happen if in this lifetime, if you misuse your power in this lifetime and the karmic blockage comes in this lifetime, then it's possible that sometimes in your life you get this ringing in years. But if you have it since you're born, that means it's a past life. So I'm glad that I got this very clear this morning, and it makes sense to me. So yeah, if you need help, contact some healer, somebody that does past life regression, and ask them to take you in the past life to see where you actually misuse your gifts, and so you can, how can you repay the karma. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm sending you lots of love and light.